Hey guys, Rumbly Superstar here, back again doing another news update video on Arena of Valor. This time we are going over the newly updated default skin for Mortos. We did do a previous video on the news update where we kind of talked about the whole situation where they had replaced the default skin, which was once originally the Skeleton King-like look, to now a more lively version of him. So they pretty much brought him back from the dead, and now this is his new default skin. Whereas the other old traditional default skin, which was the Skeleton King, is now considered a skin. So, and while Mortos has existed in Arcana for a little while now, he seems to be making it over to Arena of Valor very, very soon, because he was shown briefly in the hype trailer for this game for the August 10th EU release of Arena of Valor. So it's pretty exciting to see that we're actually going to probably getting this guy very, very soon. And what's even more exciting is because he's basically Garen. Garen from League of Legends. If you guys play League of Legends at all, you guys know who I'm talking about. He is quite literally the embodiment of that hero, but in this game. His first ability, like Garen, gives him run speed, and when he actually hits a target while it's activated, he'll lunge towards that target. Very similarly to Garen, his B ability will have sword spin around him, doing AoE damage. The only difference is Garen actually was not able to do anything while those swords are spinning. Whereas in this version, he can still attack. The ultimate, pretty much he slams down with his sword, doing an immense amount of damage. And it's pretty nasty damage at that. But there you go. So keep in mind though, like the last video, the cooldowns on the abilities aren't shown. There is an option currently enabled right now in this video where the cooldowns are not in effect. So when you actually get to the full version of Mortos in the game, and you get your hands on him, he's going to have cooldown on his abilities, so keep that in mind. But it looks like he has no mana dependency. He has no resource to worry about. He's all about cooldowns when it comes to him and his abilities. So getting cooldown items is actually going to be really, really beneficial for this guy, especially since he looks like he's more of a warrior type rather than a tank. And I think rightfully so. He could be potentially a tank in his own right too. It looks like a lot of the recommended items are tank items anyways. But we'll have to see where he goes as far as meta. But yeah, there you go. There are his abilities. Once again, let's recap. So run speed and a lunge towards the target that he chooses with his A ability. His sword spin around him with his B, and then he slams down with his sword, doing immense damage with his ultimate. Essentially bringing Garen from League of Legends into this game, which is totally fine, because Tencent, who owns this game, owns League of Legends, so they have the rights. Unlike certain companies like Mobile Legends, excuse me, I was coughing there, they don't have the rights, you know, so that's kind of an issue, whereas Tencent has the rights, so we get to have Garen and keep Garen. Yay! But yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this news update segment once again. If you like this series, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Later!